Hi there guys, this is Farmer Bob. Welcome back to my channel. So great to be on weekend, it's Friday evening or Friday afternoon rather, and yeah, great to be just spending some time on a favorite hobby, farming simulator and everything around that. Great man. So if this is the first time that you visit us here at Farmer Bob's channel, welcome man, a very warm welcome to you. Hit the subscribe and the like, that really helps me a lot, and obviously the channel as well, so appreciate that very much for everyone that subscribed in the past years. And it's been a journey, it's been fun, it's been great, and from the bottom of my heart I really appreciate. Guys, yeah, I've got some interesting stuff for you. A mod has been released by, I think it's DR Modding. Gonna put the link in the description so you can download it for yourself. Yeah, it's DR Modding. It's a building and science pack, which is quite nice, especially when you're looking for something in your maps, to put into your map, just something out of the ordinary that's not standard in all maps, So yeah, he's put together for us a sign and building pack. I'm going to quickly run you through the buildings and what they look like, just to give you an idea. This is a nice cotton building, or a cotton cell point. Obviously you will probably put your own cell point in here. As you can see, it's already going up, and that it's got signs on it, the whole thing. The same with this one. It's a co-op, which is quite nice, and I assume the doors and stuff do work. I'll give you a tip or two later on, just before we close up. And yeah, it's looking good, very, very nice. And then there's this like cow, I think it's a cow barn or something. It looks like a cow barn or a milk barn or something. And on this side, this is a workshop. This is quite a nice workshop, I must say. If you go in there, it's got all the little furnitures and stuff inside. Yeah, quite nice. I've seen this in some map. I can't remember which map it is, but yeah, it's somewhere. It rings a bell, Good. And it's got lights and everything. I like the buildings. All of them got lighting and everything sorted, so very nice. And then this is just a shed. This one is another barn or something. Yeah, it's just a barn where you can store stuff. And these are a shed for parking vehicles and that. And then obviously this one as well, another storage facility or a workshop or something that you want to do with that. And the same with this one. So you've got a few options here, very nice interiors. And look at that little hydraulic cylinder there going to both sides, a little hydraulic motor and pump and everything there, really nice. And the beams and the lights on the inside, quite cool. I really like this. Mods there are not bad at all. Just want to see if there's a button to press there. Don't ask me if it works. Can have a look quick. If we go, oh, but I'm not in game, so I can't press F5. But anyway, it doesn't matter. You can fiddle around on your own with that and see what it is. And then here's all the road sign pack, which is quite nice. All the signs that you would need. It's American road signs, so you can adapt them to your map, use them as you want, and yeah, and just enjoy. And obviously the speeds will be in miles per hour. So if you're from like in our country, South Africa, they'll be pretty useless unless you go for the ones that is a bit more higher in speed, because we're in kilometers an hour, and I believe England and or the UK and Europe is also in kilometers, or is UK miles? I think UK is also in miles. I'm not too sure now what they use there, but anyway, it doesn't matter. You can adapt as you want. I just thought I'll share this with you guys. And yeah, what the guy has done is built this whole few factories or buildings into an actual map and zipped the map. So it's a different way of doing things. I don't know why, but this will give you the option of selecting a building, like for instance that one is the small shed, and then export it into a folder and put it into your map. What's nice about it, if you go to the website, he says here he's been so busy and and he says the buildings are from a modular building pack that Austin Woolard made for me. And then what's nice is he says there is instructional readme file that will explain how to make your own custom sign using this pack. Great. And buildings, some more info. You can use the pieces to make your own buildings. Please feel free to make your own creations, but please give me and AW Modding some credit. So that's basically all your permissions already done. You don't need to ask permission. You can just use it and enjoy and just add credits for them in your map. So yeah, wonderful. Like that type of thing. Amazing that people do that when they put mods on for sharing and for downloading, because that's important, man. Then it saves everyone else from wondering, can they use it, can't they use it, and all that nonsense, you know. So it cuts out a lot of red tape, unnecessary nonsense, you know, and stuff that you don't have to be worried about. Good. Right, so I'll drop a link for the download in the description of this video. So yeah, I'll just look there under the video for the download link. And then also the map itself, or the file itself, comes in the zip format. If I go to my mods folder, here we go. It's called map object. So you open that, get to the zip file, and then unzip that, and then it looks like this. Great. So that's what you get. It's I've just called the folder objects that I unzipped everything into, and there it is. Then you can go into the maps, because it's an actual map, and then open the map.de file, and then you get into Giants Editor, and there's all your buildings and signs. And then from there you can export to your heart's content, and go into the readme file to read if you want some more info that maybe I wasn't thinking about while making the video. Let's just have a quick look here. Where is this readme file he's talking about? I haven't really seen it. What disk XML could he? And oh yeah, the other thing I wanted to share is the animated objects. If you make use of any of the buildings and export them, it will require you to take this animated objects and put all the references in the i3D to the animated objects in there to this one where it's in your map. In other words, the directory to this file needs to be pointed towards this file, because all the stuff that's animated like doors and sounds will be in here. If you open this, you will see there it is. You see map, sounds, door. So you need to even take this file and also sort it out, these directories. Okay, so otherwise the stuff is not going to work. So there's a little bit of work for you to do, but if you're used to modding and making stuff from mods and working with mods, then you'll be pretty used to stuff that doesn't work because there's a directory that's not pointing to the right thing and that, you know. So that's basically what you need to do, is make sure that these directories are all in shown in your thing, because at the moment they point to maps, sounds and door. So you're going to have to copy that folder maps, for instance. If you go to let me just get to the XML. There it is, maps, sounds, map.de. It doesn't even have sounds and doors. Interesting. But anyway, make sure those directories point to the right files, and if you don't find the files, let me just have a look. Prefabs, and have a quick look if I can find sounds. Suppose the best will be to do a search. Sounds. Alright, there it is. It's under. Yeah, it's empty. Alright, he didn't put any sounds in his map. So unfortunately, you're going to have to take those sounds that is in the XML and find these in the original game, or copy it out of other maps. Gateclose.org, that's normally in your default directory for the game. If you go into, just quickly go into Farming Simulator 19, data, sounds, it should be in there. Sounds, in here you'll find basically all the stuff for things. There's the gate, you know, so you can find all these in the base game directory if you just look for them a bit, or do a search for everyone and just copy them over into your map, and there you go. Or just point them to these directories in the actual game. Are they not maybe pointing to these now that I'm thinking of it? It's data, sounds, prefab. Is it data, sounds, prefab? No, it's map sounds. Prefab. Map sounds door opening. So yeah, you're gonna just have to fix that. Anyway, I'm taking way too much time now on that point. You know what to do. If you don't know what to do, Google. But anyways, guys. All right, so yes, that's what I wanted to share with you. A quick look at this building and mods pack, and yeah, enjoy that, guys. It's something nice with permission to use. And if you haven't been making any maps, don't worry about it, because you're not going to be able to find it in game. It's not a mod that you can use in Farming Simulator. It's something that you need to use in the map editor and build into your map and enjoy in game then, you know, if you catch my drift. Good. Well, guys, thank you so much for watching, and big thank you to my guys that support me. If you haven't thought of supporting me yet, do go to my website. The links is in the video description as well, and in there you'll find the smallest way to just support me. Doesn't matter. Like I always say, it's the drops that fills the bucket, not anything else. The hundreds of drops makes the bucket full. So yeah, whatever you feel like blessing me with, I appreciate that very much. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you so much for subscribing and liking and sharing. Remember to share and like. I appreciate that, guys. I'll catch you next time. Cheers.